Hope is powerful. I want to close with two stories about how powerful hope is. As a father, I love this picture and I hate it at the same time. To basically summarize it, this is a tombstone that a father had made for his little boy that died. His son was bound to a wheelchair. He was disabled on many levels. And when his son at an early age finally passed away, the father made this tombstone. And it is a testimony to the hope that he had in Jesus. And it's pictured there, his son leaving that horrible wheelchair and being called home to God. See, hope is powerful. Hope is that father will see his little boy, and one day he will walk with his little boy, something he never did. Maybe play catch and run with his son. Hope is powerful. But the only type of hope that can conquer the grave is Jesus Christ. And then there's this next one. If you were raised in church, you probably know who this is. Joni Eareckson Tada. When she was a teenage girl and with her friends jumped into I believe a lake and hit her head and was paralyzed for the rest of her life from her neck down. She's a famous painter. She painted with a brush in her mouth, and she's not famous just because of her courage and her attitude that she has and the life that she was able to live, and many people would just give up. She's famous because even though she was found herself in that wheelchair, she never gave up on Jesus. She constantly pointed people to Jesus. She has a worldwide ministry. And she has a hope, just like that father with her little boy. She has a hope that one day Jesus will take care of her. There's a quote she has, and if you don't mind, I want to read it. It's a little long, but I love this quote. She says, "I always say that in a way, I hope I can take my wheelchair to heaven with me. I know that's not biblically correct, but if I were able, I would have my wheelchair up in heaven right next to me when God gives me my brand new body, my glorified body. And I will then turn to Jesus and say, Lord, do you see that wheelchair right there? Well, you were right when you said that in this world we will have trouble, because that wheelchair was a lot of trouble. But Jesus, the weaker I was in that thing, the harder I leaned on you. And the harder I leaned on you, the stronger I discovered you to be. So thank you that what you did in my life through that wheelchair. And now, I always say jokingly, you can send that wheelchair to hell if you want. That is hope. Hope that Jesus will not forget us in the grave. Hope that the last thing when we close our eyes on this earth, the next thing we will see is Jesus' face. Hope that our Father in heaven will take care of us, and the struggles that we have on this world are really nothing compared to the glory that we have with Jesus. Hope that there is nothing in this material world more important than what Jesus offers. And if you don't miss that hope, maybe it's because you've never truly experienced it. You bow your head and close your eyes with me.